Alright, what's going on everyone? YouTube, NES Ruler. Welcome to shelf number 9 of my updated DVD collection series. We are back up onto the top shelf of my second shelf here after we just finished up 8 awesome shelves. So we're here at the 9th. Let's get into it, shall we? So the first we have is The Last Gladiators. This is a documentary about one of the most brutal hockey players who has ever lived. Put out by Phase 4 from 2011. Really interesting documentary. Recommend that one. We got Left in Darkness, put out by Anchor Bay from 2006, so it's probably not too good. We got The Legend of the Psychotic Forest Ranger, put out by Level 33. Now this one's weird, because me and Moods talked about this a little bit recently. And we talked about how this movie's released by Level 33, which is weird because it's a Canadian released film, and it's not, I don't think that it got distributed. Well, it must have, but we were just talking about that, like Disco Path and other films like that released by the same company. I fucking can't remember what it is right now, but that movie's fun. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's garbage. We got the 5 Leprechaun films. I don't have Leppy in the Hood because, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do. I don't have Leppy Back to the Hood. But I have watched it, of course, because we did it on the podcast. Alright, next we have, oh, well, I should probably state my thoughts on this one. The first 3 are fun films. They're not that bad. They're fun, cheesy films. Leprechaun 4, yeah. And Leprechaun 4 is the worst, of course, and In the Hood is not very good. We have Let the Right One In, you know, probably the best vampire film of this generation for sure. Coming out of Sweden. We got Lifeblood, put out by Lionsgate from 2009. This is like some vampire weird-ass film, I think. I mean, that covers this shitty. We have Little Deaths. I've heard good things about this anthology. I heard it's pretty fucked up from what I've heard from people like Danny and people like that. So, haven't watched that one yet, but it's put out by Image. Next we have Ryan Nicholson's Live Feed. It's the unrated edition. This movie is weird. It's strange. It's definitely one of Ryan Nicholson's weirder films for sure. I'd check it out. Yeah, I have no idea why I have this one. I've watched it. It's not very good. I have to get rid of it. We got Livelihood, put out by Midnight Releases. I got this from Hamilton Books. Looks like just pure garbage. Next we have Lizzie. This is put out by Dark Morgue Entertainment. This is about Lizzie Borden, which if you guys watched my update recently, I just got this Lizzie Borden film. So, yep, that's another one. We got The Locals, put out by Anchor Bay from 2005. I think this is like a backwoods slasher film. Next we have The Locker. It's put out by E1, slasher film. Cover like that. It's probably garbage. We got Lockout. Put out by Warner Brothers actually from 2007. If anybody's seen this one, let me know. I know probably some of you guys have seen it, but if any of you guys have seen that film, let me know if it's any good or anything like that. I'm curious. We have Lord of Illusions, which is getting a Blu-ray release very soon by Scream Factory from '95. It's a good film. Good film. We have Louis C.K. chewed up. I have to get the rest of Louis C.K. stand-up specials because he's funny as hell. So yeah, I found that one at a pawn shop for cheap. So we got Lovely Molly. People keep telling me to pick this one up. That's pretty good, so I grabbed it finally. Pretty recently, actually. I haven't Haven't watched it yet. Next we have Love Object. This is one of the first films I bought in my collection, actually. Right when I started collecting. From 2003. So, it's probably garbage, put up by Lionsgate. Lust for Freedom, put out by Troma. Ugh. I gotta go. I gotta get rid of some of these non-horror titles, man. Machete Joe, put out by Phase 4. This is a backwoods slasher film. These ones are tight in there. We got the Machete Maidens Unleashed, put out by Dark Sky Films. This is a documentary about Filipino films. If you guys know the history about Filipino, B films, this is an awesome documentary. I highly recommend it. Really, really solid. Got Madigan's Millions, released by Troma. Dustin Hoffman's first film. We have Madison County, released by Image. I recently just watched this one about a month and a half ago, give or take a little bit, and it's okay. It's not. I'm still thinking about it. It's average. It's like a 5 out of 10 film. I know they're trying to make a sequel, and this is from the guy who did Contracted. I think it was his first film, but he should stick to Contracted because that's a better film. Manborg, put out by Dark Sky. Boy, oh boy, what can I say about Manborg? It is fucking cheesy as hell, and it's so fun. It only runs about 62 minutes or something like that, but it's so cheesy and so fucking good. Highly recommend this shit. If you guys like Astron 6, who did Father's Day and films like that, check it out. Got Woody Allen's Manhattan, great film. We got Maniac. We've talked about this one a lot, so I'm not going to get into it that much. I'm not going to get into it at all, actually. We've got Maniac Cop. This is the Legacy Edition, so it's probably cut like the Sleepaway Camp versions. I have the Synapse Blu-ray too, so. Next we have Mani Addicts. This is put out by Red Rum Entertainment and MTI. It looks really shitty, from 2003. A lot of these films I just grabbed for, pretty much free, so that's why I have them. Some of these bad ones, at least. We have Manhunter. This is a limited edition. I have number 79,983 out of 100,000, so it's not really that rare, to be completely honest. I've come across it dozens of times, and this is the first Hannibal Lecter film. Mine's complete, so that's nice. It has the inserts and things like that, so I grabbed that for like $1 or something. Next we have The Manitou. I absolutely love this film. It's pure cheesiness, starring Tony Curtis, from 1978, released by Anchor Bay, out of print. Guys, come across it, pick it up, because it's this pure cheesiness. I actually had to pay full price for it because I wanted a copy of that movie because it's fun film. Mars Needs Women, not Mars Needs Mom. That's that fucking Disney film from the year 1967, put out by Midnight Movies. Next we have Marley. This is the documentary about Bob Marley, of course, put out by Magnolia. Next we have Mary and Max. This is a stop motion film put out by IFC from 2008. I just love these type of stop motion films. Alright, next we have Maximum Overdrive. I just reviewed this over on Body Bags 2 weeks ago. Check out my review over at Body Bags if you want to hear my thoughts on that one a little bit. Next we have The Mayor of Sunset Strip. This is a rock and roll film. Yeah, if you guys like rock and roll. I haven't actually watched that one yet. I've had it for a while. We have The Maze. This is put out by Monarch Entertainment. Low budget. I think I grabbed this at Family Video. Probably. No, actually. I wonder where I grabbed this one. Next we have Meat Market, released by Sub Rosa. My friend told me this film's terrible. I bought it a long time ago. But I heard the sequel's equally terrible. Meek's Cut Off, this is a recent Western from 2010. It's not too bad. It's an alright modern Western. We got Medley, put out by Trauma, shot on video from no year on these Trauma films. We have Lars von Trier's Melancholia. Awesome film, my favorite Lars von Trier film, for sure. I like it more than Antichrist and Nymphomaniac, actually. I like it more than that film as well. Awesome film. The cinematography is just absolutely beautiful in this film. If you guys haven't seen Melancholia, it's an awesome end-of-the-world film. I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. Memory of the Dead. This is an artsploitation film, number 14 from Argentina. Picked this one up from, of course, Family Video. I have to start picking these up a little bit more. I've seen them a few times, but they're always too much money. Next we have Merchants of Death, put out by Trauma, with Clint Howard and PJ Souls. Oh yeah. Metallica Through the Never. Been wanting to pick this one up for a while. Finally dropped it at Family Video for my price range. So happy to have it. I saw this in IMAX and it was fucking amazing. Next we have Metropia. Is that how you pronounce it? I butchered it when I showed it in my update. This is like another weird type of animation film put out by Tribeca from 2009. So next we have Micmacs, Sony Classics. This is a French film. Picked this one up from Blockbuster actually for when they were going out for $1 because this seemed a really interesting film. We got Mitches versus Mascots. This film is it's so fun. It's bad. It's terrible, but it's so fun. Gary Coleman makes the film, and Jason Mewes with his cameo. It's a goofy fucking movie. Middleman. This movie's okay. It's not very good. I'll probably have to get rid of it sooner or later, because I think I actually have that one on Blu-ray. No, I don't. I swore I had that on Blu-ray. Midnight Meat Train. Fun film. From 2008, released by Lionsgate. Mischief Night, put out by Image, slasher film, Halloween slasher film, if I stand corrected. It may just be a regular slasher film, but I know it's getting released in a double pack with one of my favorite films of last year, which is All Hallows Eve. This is one of my favorite films of last year, and definitely may be in my top 5 favorite anthology films. It's fucking fantastic, and I'm happy it's finally getting a Blu-ray release, even though it's in a double pack, so I will be picking that up for sure. We got Mold, put out by Wild Eye. Film's fucking fun as hell. Highly recommended. It's low budget, but it's good. Very good. We got The Mole Man of Belmont Avenue, released by Level 33. Robert Englund from the year 2013. If I stand corrected, this one was filmed in Chicago. I'm pretty sure about that. I have to look into that, but yeah. We got Mothman from 2010. If anybody's seen this film too, let me know, because with a name like that seems terrible. Mommy's Little Monsters. This film is 182 fucking minutes long. 182 fucking minutes. Why the hell is this film 3 hours and 2 minutes long? No fucking sense. We got The Monitor, put up by Lionsgate from 2012. I actually heard this one's pretty good. Psychological horror. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. You got The Mooring, from 2013. Of course, by the cover, backwards slasher film. We got More Brains, Return to the Living Dead documentary. I picked this up before I actually learned that it is on the UK Steelbook in HD. I'm an idiot, and I didn't know until Moods told me, and I should have fucking did my research, but it's a cool release. It has a slip and things like that, so I will support them anyway. We got Morbid, a love story. I don't hear people talk about this film, to be completely honest, ever. This is really low budget, like as low budget as it can. I got this straight from the director. As you can see, he signed it. I don't hear anybody talk about this film. It's low budget. It has some really good gore and things like that. So I don't know if you could get it anymore, but if you can, pick it up. We got The Morgue from 2007, put out by Lionsgate. It's a hospital film, so I picked it up. Morons from Outer Space from 1985. We got The Mortician, put out by Lionsgate from 2012, starring Method Man and Eddie Furlong. Yeah, I haven't watched this one yet. I probably will never ever watch it with that lineup. I've heard it's pretty bad, so yeah. And next we have the double feature set of Deranged and Motel Hell. Deranged is okay. I recently watched it about 6 months ago for the first time. It's okay. I really didn't enjoy it that much, to be completely honest. Motel Hell, of course, is a fuckload of fun. Scream Factory just released it. I heard the transfer is pretty not that good, which is unfortunate, but you guys should be supporting Scream Factory anyway. So, that is the 9th shelf of my updated DVD collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And, of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at twitter.com/NESRuler22. And stay tuned for the return of the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror podcast coming back to you in 2 or 3 weeks from Sunday. So stay tuned to that. I hope everybody had a good weekend, and we shall talk to you guys soon. Talk to you guys in a bit.